we are going to talk about the new YC Onion PINETA Pro and the new iFootage Monopods. Hey, it's Walter Van Dusen at a lake in New Hampshire. The day has been amazing, slightly windy, so I had to find a spot that isn't as windy as this spot, which I think is pretty neat. We are at a lake, it's a boat launch, and today I'm talking about the newest, greatest two monopods released in late 2024. It's October, fall in New Hampshire, New England, USA. We have two monopods. One on the left is iFootage. I'll have it pop up, the name of it. And the one on the right is a YC Onion PINETA Pro. Both have foot pedal bases. Both have quick releases, but both are designed differently, which I'll explain individually, which I've pre-recorded. Both of these monopods are the flagships of each company, iFootage and YC Onion. I personally use my monopod as a behind-the-scenes camera at trade shows and corporate events. I use this as a small footprint, and I have never had anybody knock it over. I very much trust and use the PINETA Pro. I used the beta version at NAB Show 2024. One of the things that I got to do while using it was the ability to quickly adjust height. And the one thing that I did highly suggest to them after having an issue with this two buttons here not having a quick release lock. Luckily, they liked my idea of adding a safety lock to lock the quick release, which I demonstrate. After discussing it with the engineer Frederick and etc., they added this lock that prevents this from coming off. All of my cameras have the Manfrotto Move system, which I absolutely love because it is a quick release system that allows you to loosen and then be able to rotate without coming off. You have to do an additional rotate to come off. So I use this all the time for making slight adjustments, such as rotating the camera without having to do anything else. Then you just tighten. So these are the latest and greatest. As you can see from this video, the one on the right is the YC Onion PINETA Pro, has bigger feet. Like a foundation of a house or a building, the larger the foundation, the more stability you have. Also, when you go up maximum height, and this high, which is as high as it goes, it does not feel as stable as the PINETA Pro. I personally use a monopod to be able to come out and leave the camera in a position where I can do behind the scenes. If you are leaving your cameras stationary at a trade show, you do not want, as people walk by, for it to feel unstable. It's a little windy out here, but the one on the left does have the DJI OSMO Pocket, which is absolutely phenomenal. And the one on the right has my Sony FX3 with battery, and also has a Atomos you have to feel pretty confident in your monopod to leave it on a dock in the middle of a lake in the middle of New Hampshire. But like I mentioned, I do leave my monopod stationary behind the scenes at a trade show. Even if you have a tripod or a monopod, if somebody really wants to knock it over, they can. I've had my YC Onion PINETA, and now the PINETA Pro, has never been knocked over at a trade show. Not suggesting that you do what I do, but this is how I use my monopod. I did a really comprehensive video of the older versions of the PINETA and the older iFootage. And I loved the quick release foot pedal that locks in position. And I suggested to YC Onion during this video that I believe that if they have the locking foot pedal and bigger feet, that this would be nearly a perfect monopod. Then they kicked it up a notch earlier this year, coming out with the PINETA Pro. Both monopods are the latest and greatest from each company. If I had to choose between each one, I will point out some things for you. The YC Onion has bigger feet. The YC Onion feels more stable when you have it fully engaged. The YC Onion one feels more refined, not having these big pieces of plastic or whatever these are. There's no way to lock this handle. If you pull it, it moves. The YC Onion has a locking mechanism that locks it in, so it has a safety feature. The YC Onion also has a locking system for the quick release head. So the YC Onion also has a little thread here with already looking pins for attaching things to. So I own both. The YC Onion has the ability to rotate from the base. I don't know if it does too. So the iFootage one also can rotate, which I like. Both of these are good. I did send an email to iFootage pointing out that I did expect that the feet would be bigger, which to me makes it more stable. I hope that they update these feet to be more stable. Having a wider foot base doesn't affect storability, being able to store it. So just a short video. Hopefully it's short. But these are the two latest and greatest monopods you can buy in late 2024. So if you like this type of content, or if you have any questions you want to ask me, please leave a comment. Walter Van Dusen, thank you very much.